Hello, monsters abound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 25 of my Ungrim campaign. Currently laying siege to Grimhold. And I might have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. So we've spent some time taking out the towers and knocking some holes in this wall. And their rock lobber is proving to be incredibly nasty. It's already knocked quite a chunk of health off these Thunderers, which is less than ideal. However, my... what are they called? Organ guns. Organ guns, that's it. The organ guns have been doing pretty good work. That rock lobber is brutal. He's killed 22. Jesus. Never mind, Thunder is moving into position. They will be able to mow down these orc biggins. Absolutely no problem. Yep, cutting a swathe through them. Another hole opened up in the wall. And our Slayers, Ungrim, Robbie Coltrane, and Brian Bloom are going to come charging through to try and kill off some of these big guns. Now the big guns do have a fair chunk of armour. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. And our ball Slayers don't really have much in the way of arm piercing, to be fair. If we grab... Can I grab you, lads? I just want to see how much armor piercing you've got. 20. It's not great. It's not bad. It's not great. So... Ungrim really getting stuck in already. He's surrounded by big burly greenskins, but he's not letting it show. He is murdering his way through them. And Slayer's trying to smash through. We've created a little bit of a breach here. We're going to try and push through. What we need to do is get our Longbeards through and then back them up with the Thunderers and then start mowing down these greenskins. The Dragonback Slayers taking a lot of damage here. They're fighting Black Orcs. It's not ideal. Meanwhile, Robbie, Brian, and Ungrim completely, and it's just a sea of greenskins. I mean, Ungrim, though, he's up to 34 kills already. I mean, basically, he can't miss. He just has to swing in any direction and he'll kill something. So Thunderers have already taken quite a heavy toll on the greenskin defenders. But there's still quite a few of them left. In fact, Brian, not doing very well. He's only got 9 armour. I think that's basically his problem. I think that might be the problem with the Dragon Slayers, is that they just have such low armour that basically anything can just give them a good old beating. And that's not ideal. I think it's mostly to do with... But as you can see, Brian is completely surrounded. There's no way of getting him out of there. He's going to die, basically. We're going to lose Brian. Robbie, though, he's okay-ish for the moment. Anyway, but Brian, yeah, there's no way we can get him out of there. He's stuck. He's surrounded. Fighting back-to-back with Ungrim, but Ungrim is made of just far more sterner stuff. He's also wearing a lot of armour. Oh, sorry, Brian. But you did get what you wanted. I know he's okay. He's picking himself up. Ah, he's fine. He's going to fight his way out of it. Everything's going to be okay, everyone. He's going to be absolutely... No, he's going to die. He's definitely going to die. 156 health left. 81. Brian, no! There's a big old pile of greenskins here, though. He's going. Oh no, he's dead. He died. He died. Never mind. Meanwhile, the Longbeards finally getting into the city, being backed up by the Thunderers. They're creating a little wall here to try and stop. We've got a lot of Black Orcs here, for example. So our Longbeards going to be fighting them, but struggling. We need to create a nice little cordon. So we see we're creating sort of a line of Longbeards here to try and get the Thunderers in. And then the Thunderers can turn. And we're going to kill this giant first and foremost. He's going to go down like a ton of bricks. Just shooting full of lead. Robbie is in a bit of trouble at the moment as well. I mean, Ungrim has managed to kill 96 greenskins so far. There's a big old pile of greenskins here. This is exactly the place where you want to drop some magic, isn't it? It's the problem with dwarves, no magic. Just a couple of vortex spells there would be just godly, wouldn't it? That'd be amazing. However, with the Thunderers now in the city, we can start doing some damage. As you can see, this little corner here where we can just see a lot of greenskins. The Thunderers are going to start just firing wildly into it. I'm trying to get the Thunderers in here, but the Scolder Guard seem to want to kill them for us. So we're going to try and get them out of the way. However, the Scolder Guard are murdering these Night Goblin archers, so it's not all bad. Yeah, guys, a little bit more careful, please. However, we can now fire directly into the flank of these Black Orcs. And the Thunderers slowly whittling down this blob of Orc Biggins. Ungrim up to 136 kills. I mean, he's murdered his way through a shit ton of Biggins. Robbie has broken and has fled outside the city with 130 health points left, but he's okay. He's alright, everyone. He's going to be fine. And that is kind of the problem with the Unbreakable trait, in that it's kind of a bit shit. It can be annoying for your enemy, but mostly it just means your unit's going to probably die. Because when a unit's fleeing, it does far better at extricating itself from an enemy unit than you can ever do. Mostly because at that point I think it's under AI control anyway, so... this big blob of Biggins has been significantly lessened. Ungrim up to 155 kills there, I think he was. 156, yep. Huge pile of bodies there. I mean, a lot of our Slayers have died. In fact, pretty much all of them. But we're now pushing our force. There's only a small force left in the city centre there. A few units fleeing off into the distance. They do still have some Night Goblin Squig Hoppers over here. A few units of Warboy Biggins and some units on the wall, which Ungrim is going to go and deal with. I would say this pile of corpses here is mostly Ungrim's doing. Up to 168, and now he's murdering Night Goblin archers and Orc Araboys. Just hacking his way through them. We've got some Biggins coming back to the fight now, and what's left of our Slayers throwing themselves into the fight there. Longbeards as well. Meanwhile, Thunderers moving up towards the city centre. We've got some units of Orc Boarboys and some chariots. The Thunderers going to turn their considerable firepower on these units and just to mow them down. Up on the wall, Ungrim is murdering his way through all of these guys. He's racked up to 223 kills. I mean, he's literally just knocking them flying. And although greenskin units are coming back to the fight, we're dealing with them and breaking them, and they're fleeing off again. And as their armies start taking losses, you can see we've mown down the Boar Boys. There we go, units starting to rout now. And we've taken the city, but with considerable losses. Okay, so I mean, we only lost half our army. It just happened to be the Slayer half, but still, and Brian. But I mean, Ungrim had a whale of a time. 260 kills. I mean, he murdered a shit ton of orcs. So that's good. And I think we're just going to occupy Grimhold. There we go. Nice.
To die in battle.
Well, it's not going to happen at this rate, Ungrim, is it? On the other hand, it does mean we can get some Giant Slayers now, which is great if we had more money. I might get rid of these Slayers as well. I mean, okay, what's the difference between these guys? So the Giant Slayers have more attack. They've got less charge bonus. They're armor piercing. They're just generally better, I think. Maybe they don't have any missile resistance. Is that 5%? Nope, it's the same. Okay, sure. In that case, I think what we'll probably do is get rid of the Slayers and just get Giant Slayers to replace them. I think that's probably what I'll do. Maybe get a gyrocopter with a brimstone gun. I could get a Skyhammer in this army. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, well let's get some Giant Slayers. We do want to move up to the southern to the Carrick Norn. Do you want to grab that one? Let's get a refractory here just to get public order a little bit better. We did take a little bit more damage than I was expecting in that fight, but you know, we won it, so can't really complain. Do I want to get Ozpin? Do you want? You've got yeah. Let's get Thunderer. Let's get Thunderer for you.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Yes, yes, you are. Okay, Warwick. You're an absolute lad. I don't think anyone could say otherwise. Let's give you Rally. Not that many of your units are sort of, well, you've got some of those elite units. You haven't fought many battles, but the ones you fought have been stirring sights of dwarven martial prowess, I think it's fair to say. Yeah, we don't have any money, so pass. I mean, we are getting 9k. I could probably get another army at this rate, although obviously we lost some of our Slayers, but then mind you, the Slayers don't really cost much anyway, so... And looks like the Dwarves are retaking some of the territory that they lost to the Top Knots. Yeah, I think Warwick's going to have to stay south just to try and help the Dwarves. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a apocalyptic battle down there by the looks of it. No, they don't. It was a bit rich for their blood, apparently. Grimgor's heading back to Blackfire Pass. And Isabella's going back to Old Stomping Grounds. No. No, make friends with Bretonnia or wipe them out, whatever works for you. Then we'll talk about a defensive alliance. You can't say fairer than that. Are the vampires coming back to Sylvania? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? They're sort of heading in this direction.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move.
No, that's not good.
They plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Okay, they want us to defeat Grimgor Ironhide again, which we can do. Chaos is the rise of chaos. So we've got how many stacks? Yep, it's a fair few stacks. Hayden Turner's back. You damaged the walls of Ackendorf and stolen technology from Ackendorf. You know what, Peter? I know you're mental, but just come down here so you can keep an eye on what's going on. I don't know if I want to hold Kislev. I might pull back to Karakungor. On the other hand, Kislev is
master
If we go there, will we get a choke point battle? Because if so, I mean that could work. Okay, Ungrim. Now we did lose your Giant Slayer. I think that's not the first Giant Slayer you've lost, so I'm not overly impressed with the Giant Slayers, to be honest. They seem to die very easily.
My vows will be satisfied.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So we're getting a bunch of Giant Slayers. We are, of course, going to rename them to the Lost Hold Avengers. But if I can spell... That doesn't work. 2. Lost Hold Avengers 2. There we go. Fab. Okay, you're going to be ready in 1 turn because you can recruit Giant Slayers ridiculously quickly.
Let us begin.
Boom. Hello, Grimgore. Remember me? I think he's probably got his BDI on Matorka. Okay, so Ozpin. You're pretty much going to be the front line. I don't know if the Skyhammer is actually that... Well, you could potentially take out any artillery. Okay, we'll give you the Skyhammer. Going to give you the Skyhammer. And let's... Okay, we've got that. That's good. Get the Salt Works. And Bella... Warwick, you might be required... I'm not too worried about the greenskins at the moment. Just keep an eye on things. I think what we need to do is head Belagar north. We need to clean up these Empire provinces. Maybe try and hit Kemperbad and Wurtbad as well. While Ungrim cleans out these mountains, which... I mean, that battle was quite brutal because there was a stack and plus the garrison. But there's going to be at least a stack of garrison there. It's going to take a few turns to replenish, isn't it? Okay, that's fine.
The throng is mustered.
Aiden,
Forwards.
go up here. How's the Empire feel about us?
From Sigma.
They really like us. It's not a massive surprise. We are pretty great.
Onward. Aye.
Oh, you would confederate with us. Do I want to do that right now? Looks like you're in some trouble. Shit. That looks like Norska, doesn't it? Yes, it does. You do not have a big garrison there either. I think Karak Ziflin might be on the way out. Norska, it looks like they've landed in the north there. And they are going to town. Which is not great. We do have to kill Norska, but we are going to have to kill Chaos to get to them. We also need to take all these mountains. Did you just die horribly, or did you win, or... No, you won? Okay, looks like the greenskins might be on the way out. That does mean that... And I keep saying that, don't I? But this time, I think it might well be true. And if that's the case, we just need to clean out the Grey Mountains and sort it. The only problem being that we might now experience... Oh, hello. Grimgore, were you trying to run away? You big girl's blouse. Now you're dead. Didn't work very well, did it? Stabby stabby.
Urks, talk fast, for you are my enemy.
It's a vampire, but... no. Okay, Warwick, you're going to head north, try and hunt down Vlad and Isabella, because it looks like they are... It looks like trying to take back their own stomping ground. In fact, they have. They've retaken Schwarzhafen. Not good news. We'll have to sort that out. Especially before they reach Drakenhof. Looks like Carrick Ziflin's still holding on. Yeah, at least for the moment. Don't really want to confederate with them because I think they can probably defend themselves better than I could. Now, the other thing to be slightly concerned about is we might get Norskans off our coast. They might head for Myrmidons, potentially. Grimgor Ironhide was killed. Good job. We got Steel Stones, Untainted +1 everywhere. That's going to come in useful. Not you.
To war.
Let's get... pop you there. Arenberg, let's give you Deadly Blade. We can head you down to hit Schwarzhafen. I'm a little bit concerned about Vongelbrock here. It might well... Vlad might be well on his way there. Belagar, we're going to head you up to Wissenberg.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
I know.
Very well. This may work.
Let's get you over there. I mean, replenishment should be fine. We should be able to take that city fairly easily. We're probably going to need towers there, though, so that's going to slow us down a little bit.
Can I help you? What orders?
Let's bring you down here.
My anger burns bright.
Now, this might be a choke point, but I'm hoping that's a choke point battle. Let's untax that. It should be okay. Let's get the runic gates there. I think we might need them. Karakongor is my fallback point. If Ozpin loses... Oh, he's not even immortal yet. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get Valea's Protection, which is going to increase Untainted by +3 everywhere. So that's going to be very good. I mean, there's a lot of tech here, and I would like all of it. Income from all buildings is very nice. Okay. Okay, everyone's heading in the right direction. We're sort of leaving the south behind. I think the dwarves can mop up the greenskins by themselves. Let's say we might have some chaos fleets heading towards our south coast, but I'm hoping that they mostly hit the dwarves. Okay, looks like the dwarves just won a significant victory against the greenskins there. The greenskins have been reduced to just one settlement in the south, so if we can quickly just blitzkrieg them to the north, I'm hoping we can nip them in the bud before they get too strong. Yeah, you're running away because you don't like the idea of me. Yeah, they recaptured their home and then Warwick suddenly appeared and they just bugged out. They don't want to take Warwick on as well. Oh, Ostermark fighting back. That's what I like to see. That's it. Give it a little bit of pep and vigour, and it looks like they're... Okay, I think Ozpin, maybe Ozpin together with Kislev can hold Chaos at bay.
True king of 8 peaks.
Okay, first things first, Belagar.
Sisters would be proud.
Take Wissenberg down. You know what, I'll sack it.
Hurry, attack!
Oh, hello. Win 5 battle against the Greenskins, which we just have done, apparently. I wasn't even checking. Okay, I mean, meant to. Raids will sack 3 different settlements belonging to Greenskin tribes. The path towards King Lund's lost vault is cluttered with Urks and other degenerate creatures. Belagar and his king must rebuild the former glories of his ancestors hold by hold, using the bodies and blood of the hated Greenskins as their foundations. That does not seem like good use of building materials, but that's just me.
Aye, but the axe of Dargo
If we go like here, we can do a little encampment, get a little bit more replenishment. Carrot Norn
Iron hammer.
should be fairly easy to take. Belagar, you've got a skill point. What do you have? You've just got lots of... Yeah, let's get Grimnir's heirs then. Billy Connolly, one of my few surviving Giant Slayers. Let's get Woundmaker for Tiny Ross. And Malcolm, you can have... I'm going to give you Ballistics Instructor for more artillery range, I think. Okay, Kislev has been upgraded. So, I'm tempted to get the... Okay, let's get the refractories. I don't think the walls will stop chaos if they actually reach us anyway.
I'm going.
Okay, let's just pop ourselves there.
Honored.
Okay, no sight of the Chaos Horde just yet. Ah, there they are. Okay, coming a slightly different route, but that's... They literally can't come through... They can't come through the mountains. No, fine. Just didn't want to be surprised. I was like 90% sure they couldn't.
Thou art unfit to govern me.
Well, Vlad, you say this.
Beards and belts.
You say this, but I disagree. Mount Squighorn. Let's get refractory there. Let's get the granary there. We could do the same at Caragdron. Eventually, at some point in the near future. Got a lot of... I would like walls here. Just to be on the safe side, but... Ah, yes, let's get the stonecutter... Ooh, stonecutter shop. Upgrade that. That's all fine. Do we have Mount Gumbad? We could upgrade the toolmaker's workshop, so let's do that. I think that looks pretty good. Could get this. I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. I don't think it is. But we can upgrade that. Just more cash. The Dwarfs can just get such a strong economy. They've got slow growth, but their economy is just ridiculous. I mean, most other factions get 600 income for their gold mines. The Dwarves can just build gold mines, well, basically the income of gold mines everywhere.
What's your orders?
Aiden, we're going to move you up north because I want to know what Vlad's up to in these settlements over here. I reckon we can push him out, you know. His armies are scattered all over the place.
Will not. Never.
I don't think... I think Vlad's made a strategic error there. Okay, so we're moving northward with Belagar. We're going to clear out the Empire. Hopefully, let the Empire retake some of these territories. Ungrim's heading north with his new band of Giant Slayers. Grab Karak Norn. Warwick is... I'm gonna try and push the vampires back. Maybe try and grab Wurtbad with him. Because I don't think the Greenskins are any more of a threat. I think we're fairly good. I'm a little bit concerned about this. But I'm hoping the dwarves will deal with that. And otherwise, it's all looking pretty good. Other than the fact that we've got a large Chaos Horde heading in this direction. But, you know, we'll just have to deal with that when they turn up, which will be in about 3 turns. So I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.